Starting our countdown off at number 10 is the men's snowboard knuckle huck, which went down on night 2 of the competition. 3 previous knuckle huck gold medalists lined up against 4 thrilling rookies in the fan-favorite discipline. Former gold medalist Liam Brearley and American Dusty Henriksen lead the charge, but one rider, also from the US, was the one to beat. 2020's inaugural gold medal went to snowboard sensation Zeb Powell, and he's taken the mantle of the people's champ. By redefining style with each run, he told us prior to the comp that he doesn't even have a plan coming in. He just takes a look at the course and allows the inspiration to flow. And that's exactly what happened.
And if you've never watched Zeb Powell on a snowboard before, you are in for the treat of all treats. Here's Zeb.
Cop and slide, frontside 360.
Okay.
Little tuck knee grab right there. That's that backhand toe edge.
Zeb Powell, what does he do on run number 2 here in Knuckle Huck?
He's got the new twig. This one's twice as long as the snowboard he was just riding. Comes in switch.
I mean, Craig, for the fans at home that maybe can't appreciate the sheer magnitude of the board he's currently riding.
What you have to realize is Zeb Powell is on a giant snowboard set up backwards. His natural way of riding is right foot forward. The nose of his snowboard right now is left foot forward. He has ridden 3 different boards in a 20-minute jam format.
Reminiscent of what we saw in his first year here at X Games Knuckle Huck, what does Zeb Powell do here on his final attempt?
Look at the smile. That's what I love about it on the drop-in. He's having so much fun. Yo! Backside 540 hand drag, an intentional little snake bite on the landing right there.
Despite a great showing from Zeb, none of those tricks were enough to land him on the podium. The bronze went to fellow American Dusty Henriksen.
Narcoleptic is how I would describe that. Oh, I love that trick.
Very nice.
Wow. Let's get a pulse check on Dusty Henriksen. Cab 180, double.
Oh! How did he land that?
I don't know. I don't know how you do a tail press and then you do a double front flip. But you see the flex on the tail, almost using it like a trampoline to explode up.
The battle for silver and gold came down to 2 rookies, Swiss rider Patrick Hoffman and Chinese rookie Ziyong Wang. This was a battle for the ages.
Ziyong Wang, a rookie this year at X Games Aspen.
Little flatland snowboarding right there. Watching practice, he took a hard slam and was holding his shoulder.
Hey there!
Then let's just have a look around. Okay, let's get going again.
Patrick Hoffman.
Coming in switch one-footed, going way too fast. Wow! What? Switch backside 180 with only one binding strapped in.
How did he ride away on that landing, Krager?
Had that double tame dog in run 1. Oh my God.
What?
Nose press backflip. That is so hard to do.
Ziyong Wang, just outside of podium positioning, Craig. Did he save his best for last?
He's going 3. Oh my good word! That was a triple chain dog. He touched the knuckle in the middle of it. Watch this. 1. Touches.
Touch.
2. Then he goes again.
3. Triple watch. X Games rookie, Chinese rider Ziyong Wang wins gold in Snowboard Knuckle Huck.
Congratulations to China's Ziyong Wang, who shocked the world in the men's snowboard knuckle huck. Our number 9 trending moment also came on Friday night during the Monster Energy Women's Ski SuperPipe. With pop culture sensation Eileen Gu out with an injury, that left the field wide open for a new champ. And gold was achieved by Canadian Cassie Sharp, who returned to competition for the first time since 2021 and had a little someone extra to ride for. Cassie's 3-year hiatus was due in part to the birth of her daughter, Luella Duke Dory, born in August 2023. Luella and Cassie's mom, Chantal, were at the bottom of the pipe, watching their own Mama Cass inspire a new generation.
When I was skiing before, it was all about me. It was all about my competing, and now I feel like I'm competing to kind of like show Lou that women are superhuman. Like, we can do anything.
All right, right side 900 to start us off, mirroring that with her left.
11'5" on that first wall.
Oh my goodness. Amplitude is king. That's what the judges love. Air to fakie. Switch 360. Yep. Here's her flare. And then, all right, is she going to do the 1080 for us right now? Yes.
Down.
Yes.
That was 12 feet. On her last hit, she went the highest, 12'1". That was the last. You do your highest hit on the last wall of your run?
I mean, it is the biggest rotation, the biggest trick of her entire run. So, I mean, hey, you might as well make it the biggest air as well.
Kind of indescribable to come to the bottom and see like this sweet little baby that I created, and when I get to the bottom, she says, "Hi, Mama." And it's just like, it warms your little heart. So I feel like the skiing I'm doing is different than the skiing I did before. As soon as Feng Wei's score came in and it went second, and we kind of realized that I had won gold, my mom just started bawling her eyes out. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, Mom, it's okay." She's like, "Mommy, you did it." And I'm just like, you know, it's not just for me anymore.
What a finish, and what a competition for Canadian Cassie Sharp, showing her daughter that the sky's the limit, and gold can and will be achieved if the motivation is right. At number 8, we take you to the first night of competition, where the Monster Energy Men's Snowboard SuperPipe officially changed the action sports world forever. Groundbreaking technology is nothing new to X Games, and 2025 was no different. We let Owl AI take a crack at judging our playoff rounds, and here's what the Owl came up with for Scotty James's run.
Thanks, Brando. Scotty James with a huge score of 90.48. That's my score, folks. His incredible switch backside double cork 1260 mute was a major point driver. Not to mention that frontside double cork 1260 stalefish was absolutely huge. Scotty is known for his consistency and clean landings, which is what he delivered today. It's runs like this, showing such great confidence and flow, that elevate him to pure snowboarding mastery. Back to you, Brando.
Fear not, judges. Our robot overlords aren't taking your jobs just yet. For the finals, we let humans with actual pulses take over. And speaking of superhumans, going for a 4-peat in this event was Scotty James. Let's learn a little bit more about him in this Pacifico Discover More.
There is no other more talented, more technical, more hardworking rider we've ever seen in the history of this discipline than Scotty James.
I just feel like I'm a little kid riding my board, you know. I guess when I had success, sometimes the perspective changes and you start to be very goal-driven, whereas now I'm very much hunting for the feeling of joy in my snowboarding, and I think that's kind of been a really good recipe and why I've been able to see through, and this year in particular, and bring a different flair into my riding and different technical tricks.
Scotty James puts in the work.
He just keeps winning, and he has completed a 3-peat here in this event, the first to do it since Shaun White.
Someone told me that the only other person to 3-peat is Shaun White, so I always admired him, his riding.
I don't know what's above first place, but he's achieved it. Another one for Scotty James.
The X Games is like no other. I think there's this energy about it, and it's the mecca.
This year's competitions are formatted differently than years past. We had a playoff round, and then half of those riders advanced to our final. No surprise that Scotty was one of them.
Honestly, I enjoyed the format. I thought it was quite good. I really like that it's a little bit more cutthroat and more strategic. You had to think about what you were doing. You obviously couldn't show too much. You wanted to show enough to put myself in a good position to win. You know, there's usually strategy, but the old format is a little bit more just go for it from the start, whereas this was a bit more of a building process, which as a competitor, I really love that. There's a lot more strategy involved. It's like playing a bit of chess. And yeah, the best man hopefully puts the best run together to win.
Scotty knew coming in that it would take the mother of all tricks to take gold this time. That trick? A triple cork 1440. But Scotty wasn't the only one who had it in his arsenal.
In that field tonight, Yuto and Ayumu were the only other two that could have done it. And you know, this pipe, the transition's a little bit tighter, so it's definitely a little bit more technical to do the triple. But I knew that if they weren't going to do it and I could figure out how to do it, it would give me an edge in the competition.
Cap triple!
Oh my!
Cap triple, folks. Frontside 1260. Hang on. Back 10 double. Switchback 12. Yeah! Give him the gold. Everybody go home. Everybody go home. It's over. It's over.
Mama, there goes that man, Scotty James.
To no one's surprise, Scotty launched himself into first place with 1 run to go. And when Japan's Ayumu Hirano didn't throw his triple, it left his fellow countryman, Yuto Totsuka, as the only one who could dethrone the Aussie king.
Has the tricks. We've seen him do the tricks. That can hang with Scotty. That can hang with Ayumu. Switchback 12. Great start. Cap 1440. Needs to go front 12 right there, count it. Backside 1260, need one more. Frontside double cork 1080 to cap things off. Full pull from Yuto Totsuka. Is it enough? Is it enough?
So Scotty James, of course, our current leader with the 96.33. And Yuto Totsuka takes over second place. Wow! So Yuto on his final run gets up into silver medal position, which means we have a four-peat. It's a victory lap for Scotty James. Scotty James earning his 7th career X Games gold medal, the 10th X Games medal of his career, tying Shaun White.
And obviously, Shaun is a legend of the sport. Respect what he's done, and I'm taking over.